Yo, mom, what are you doing? Get out, I'm recording right now.
What is up, Bngrz? I'm glad to be on your screen again, and today we are making one of the heaviest dubstep subgenre ever, so you can piss off all of your neighbors. Now that you're a bit warmed up, take a deep breath in, go grab some water because you're gonna be a totally different human being after watching this video. TEAROUT revolves a lot around resampling and layering. Your typical TEAROUT stab is composed of a tonal transient, a body, a sub, and sometimes some noise and even more transient. What I like to do is first design the body, and I wanted to use Vital this time. For my crabs out here, Vital is totally free, so go download it if you haven't already. If you want to get the project file, the samples and the presets, I leave a link down in the description for free, so make sure to support the channel. Without further ado, let's jump into Ableton. Alright, here we are in Vital. We will use both three oscillators. Make sure to route them all to filter 1 plus 2. It will be super important for the rest of the tutorial. For oscillator 1, we just chose our initial wavetable. We choose inharmonic for the spectral morph and put it at about 52%. And then for the wave morph, we used FM oscillator 2 and automated with LFO1 like so. For oscillator 2, we choose Allow Distorted FM Wavetable. You can just type in the name here. Nothing much here, just harmonic stretch again as a spectral morph, no wave morph. We pitched it up 2 octaves, 24 semitones, and that's pretty much it. No automation, nothing. Make sure to turn down the level all the way down. Oscillator 3 is gonna be a basic shape sine wave. We automated the pitch with LFO4 like so, and it's basically what will create the attack of our sound. Now your preset should sound like this. Make sure to play a bit with the inharmonic morph so you can get the tone you really want. Alright, let's move on to the filter part. Filter 1 will be an analog 12 dB low pass filter. You should automate the cutoff with LFO1 like so, and also automate a bit the drive. For the filter 2, we will use an analog 24 dB high pass filter. You should boost a bit the resonance and automate again the cutoff with LFO1. Now your sound should sound like this. Now that our sound has a little more shape, let's make it super fat by adding a lot of effects. I hope you haven't had a nervous breakdown yet because it's gonna be the tricky part. The first effect is a delay at 0.025 seconds. Just copy the settings, we just automated the mix with LFO2 like so. Our second effect is a flanger at 32 seconds. The mix is also modulated by LFO2 like so, and you can play a bit with the feedback and the offset to get a different tone. Effect number 3 is gonna be an EQ that we use as the high pass filter. You should automate the cutoff with LFO1 and tweak a bit the resonance to your taste. Your preset should now sound something like this. We're getting somewhere, but we still need to glue the things together. For our fourth effect, we will choose a compressor. Put it on multi-band and just copy the settings. Make sure to have a slow attack so your sound has more transient. Our last effect will be distortion. We choose soft clip mode and automated the drive with LFO3 like so. It's just to enhance a little more the transient of the sound. Now that we are done with the preset, add a bit of erosion, a disperser, some tonal delay, and drop our distortion chain on top of that. You should end up with something like this. Then you should resample it like so. Choose resampling, solo both tracks, and record it. Then you should add 2 dispersers, copy the settings if you want, some EQing to give room to the sub, and drop our disto chain again, so it sounds like this. It's pretty sick. Then we layered that with a tonal transient, which sounds like this. It's basically me eating an empty bottle of beer. You can use any sample as long as it has a strong transient and a clear tone. Then post-process it with a bunch of effects like erosion, frequency shifting, convolution, reverbs, and so on. Drop some compression and saturation at the end and you should be good. Last but not least, you need a cool distorted sub. So for that, open up Serum, choose the analog scene like we always do, automate the coarse pitch with LFO1 up to 48 and put a lot of diode 1 saturation at the end. Add some overdrive to boost the low end and it should sound something like this. For extra details, you can add a saturated transient kick, which sounds like this. It's a kick from our sample pack as well as the drum pattern we will use in this tutorial. Now add some layers. Group everything, add some OTT, saturation, and you should end up with something like this. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you actually learned something. Also, make sure to tell me what you think of this video in the comment section. Make sure to visit our website if you want even more resources such as samples or presets. Also, check our roadmap if you want to learn more about the NFT side of our project. Make sure to join our Discord and our Instagram since it's a great way to get in touch with us and get feedbacks on your productions. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.